watching ABC 36 on your side. Good Morning Kentucky.
Hello and welcome into Good Morning Kentucky with a brand new look for this show. We've got a few more people on board now, don't we?
Yeah.
Jeff Pecoro's here. We didn't know if he'd make it. There was an over-under going on for that one. Sherelle Roberts and, of course, Dylan Goday. We can't do a morning weather without him.
That's right.
Yeah.
Happy to have you all in.
I know.
Bright and early.
I don't know
It is
about the bright and early part, but we're glad to be waking up everybody with us.
It's dark and early still.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was the biggest part.
Yes.
Sleeping
That was the
fun.
biggest part.
Yeah, it's pitch black in the morning. Which
Hey,
I'm
the
not used
commute,
to.
though, it's a lot quicker.
Zip
I
right
know.
in.
I saw
By the way,
no one.
if you're driving, traffic is non-existent. You get anywhere you want to go.
That's why we're not doing
Like
traffic
this.
till 6 now.
Exactly.
Why?
There
What's
is
the point?
absolutely no reason.
Dylan, the weather this weekend was beautiful.
It was really nice. A little cold there Saturday morning and Sunday morning, and that's kind of what we're dealing with out there this morning as you start the day. You could see a little bit of patchy frost, but we're not seeing that, at least here in Lexington. Here's a live look over downtown on our Bluegrass Pace Care Skyview. Not a whole lot going on. As we mentioned, you can see traffic there along I-75, basically non-existent here this morning. Those temperatures, though, dropping down into the 30s. Good news is we are going to be dealing with a really nice and dry start to the work week. Temperatures climbing into the mid-60s today, low 60s tomorrow, but the next chance of rain won't be until Thursday night into Friday. That system moves through this weekend, and then we're looking at a pattern change for next week. And if you know what next week is, that is already the week of Thanksgiving. So fast approaching here is the holiday season. Temperatures out there right now ranging from the low 30s in Danville. So again, could see some patchy frost, especially down towards Danville, Frankfort, down in the Hazard, right at freezing as well. Max HD radar, though, that's quiet. Satellite's going to stay quiet throughout your day today. A little bit of cloud cover into southern Kentucky, but expecting a whole lot of sunshine to start your work week. Low to mid 60s today. Very few clouds, if any at all. Tonight, we're going to fall back to the mid to upper 30s. Maybe some patchy frost tomorrow morning, but likely most areas should be good to go. And then tomorrow afternoon, a couple degrees cooler, but still a very nice day. So again, we are staying dry through at least Wednesday. Thursday night into Friday, that's where we start to track that rain moving on through. 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches possible into eastern Kentucky, and those are areas that desperately need the rain with the moderate drought conditions. To start your work week, though, mild and sunny, 64 degrees. Tonight, 35, mostly clear, another chilly overnight. And there's a quick look at your 7-day forecast. Our go day of the week, Wednesday. Great conditions out there to go enjoy the outdoors, take a little walk, and enjoy the weather before some rain moves in Thursday into Friday. That'll leave us with some cooler conditions once again for the weekend. Overall, though, looking dry, though, as you head into the work week.
Thank you, Dylan. Time now is 5:03 on this Monday morning. Let's get you straight to your news because we are on your side. First up, a man has been arrested following a Saturday night shooting here in Lexington. And Sherelle?
Yeah, absolutely. Lexington police say they arrested 27-year-old John Murphy in connection to a shooting that happened Saturday night that left a man with non-life-threatening injuries. He's been charged with assault. Police say they were dispatched to the 1700 block of Jennifer Road just before 11 p.m. Saturday for reports of a gunshot victim. Murphy was arrested at the scene. He's currently being held at the Fayette County Detention Center.
And a man is now being charged with assault after being arrested in connection to a shooting that stemmed from a road rage incident.
We've got Jane Davenport here with more information. Police say that 24-year-old Kevin Lopez Martinez was located using flock license plate readers. Those are the cameras you see around town. Lopez Martinez has been charged with assault and a criminal mischief. He's behind bars at the Fayette County Detention Center.
And police say there were no one for that. Oh, excuse us. Police say they were called to the Speedway near the 2300 block of Versailles Road around 2:37 this morning for a victim that had been shot. When officers arrived, they found a man who'd been shot. LPD says the victim was taken to the hospital with reported non-life-threatening injuries. We'll be right back after this break.
Numbers move you, but some can stop you in your tracks, like the tens of thousands of people who were diagnosed with certain HPV-related cancers. For most people, HPV clears on its own, but for those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers. Gardasil 9 is a vaccine given to adults through age 45 that can help protect against certain diseases caused by HPV, including cervical, vaginal, vulvar, anal, and certain head and neck cancers, such as throat and back of mouth cancers and genital warts. Gardasil 9 doesn't protect everyone and does not treat cancer or HPV infection. Your doctor may recommend screening for certain HPV-related cancers. Women still need routine cervical cancer screenings. You shouldn't get Gardasil 9 if you've had an allergic reaction to the vaccine, its ingredients, or are allergic to yeast. Tell your doctor if you have a weakened immune system, are pregnant, or plan to be. The most common side effects include injection site reactions, headache, fever, nausea, dizziness, tiredness, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and sore throat. Fainting can also happen. Help protect what counts. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about Gardasil 9.
My appointments for cancer treatment were 3 days a week. But I couldn't drive myself there. The American Cancer Society gave me free rides to treatment. They're a major part of my survivor story.
Your donation, big or small, can go the distance. $30 could help provide a free ride. Donate today at cancer.org.
My late father-in-law lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had AMD. I didn't know it then, but it can progress to GA, an advanced form of the disease. His struggle with vision loss from AMD made me want to help you see warning signs of GA, like straight lines that seem wavy, blurry or missing visual spots that make it hard to see faces, like this one, or trouble with low light that makes driving at night a real challenge. If you've been diagnosed with AMD and notice vision changes, don't wait. GA is irreversible. It's important to catch it early. Talk to your eye doctor about GA and learn more at GAWon'tWait.com.
Feel the power of OsteoBiflex. Taken every day, it's clinically shown to improve joint comfort in 7 days with significant improvement over time.
You think life is short? Football is short. The regular season's just 18 weeks. That's it. So cherish every over and under before it's over on FanDuel. With live betting on every NFL game. Because before you know it, a cold night at the Buffalo Bills game will just be a cold night in Buffalo.
Bet $5, get $150 bonus if your team wins, plus a profit boost every single day. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
I'm John Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call Pound Law from your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan. Pound Law. That's all.
You're watching ABC 36 on your side. Good morning, Kentucky.
Welcome back. Let's get into your consumer news now this morning. And this is a popular topic that a lot of people are mentioning social media and, the memes out there. How much do you leave as a tip at a restaurant? A majority of Americans say actually 15%. That's according to a Pew Research poll of 12,000 Americans.
57% of those surveyed say that they tip 15% at a sit-down restaurant. A quarter of the people leave 20% or more, and just 2% say they don't tip at all. Majority of those surveyed say they're feeling the impact of tipflation, with 72% saying they're asked to tip more frequently now than 5 years ago. And I'll tell you this, when you go into a store now, or when there is a tip when you're going even to pick up stuff. And it's different. Yes. And they even said, I even heard this one where they say, if you order DoorDash or some of that kind of stuff, if you don't tip beforehand,
they'll make you last.
It might be an hour before you get your food. Too.
But I do like how on receipts now they'll have what you should tip so you don't have to do the math.
True. Sure.
Right. Journalists and math, not so much.
But it used to be if you enjoy your meal and you had great service and you put a nice tip down, it doesn't matter if it's 15, 20, 25. Obviously when you're in bigger cities or when you're around pro athletes, they'll leave thousands of dollars as a tip. Some people look to that. You have to remember, this is a service industry. And these people, this is how they live. And, to not tip at all when you're in a restaurant, especially when you sit down and you get good service, that's
poor. Now, Jeff, who are you going to dinner with that's tipping at $1,000?
Just like
I need to go next time, okay?
Well, when you're at Tony's or Ruby's or Malone's or someplace like that, you're going to tip a little bit more.
Well, yeah.
Well, you go, like you mentioned, picking something up, and they turn around the kiosk, and it says, leave a tip, and then sometimes it already has an automated tip in there.
Correct.
So, yeah, it's a tough question, especially when nobody's really providing a service for you other than, the cook's getting the food ready, and they're just handing you the food.
I heard something about Kroger was going to start asking you to tip the people when you actually do the checkout yourself.
Well, I do have one question for you, because I stay in a lot of hotels, with all the other jobs that I do. Do you tip the hotel? Do you leave any money for the cleaning crew?
You know what? When I am in another country, I always do.
In another country?
Yeah.
How often
Don't
is
do
that?
me, see?
Okay.
See, I got on him about his little pro athlete $1,000 tips, and now he's trying to do me. I like to travel, Joe. I like to travel.
All right, let's
It's
get
good weather for it,
yes,
right?
let's get to that forecast. I don't know who you'd be tipping this early in the morning. Maybe going to the gas station to pick up some food here on this early morning. A live look over Richmond right now on a Bluegrass Pace Care Skyview. Still no traffic there in downtown Richmond at the moment. Looking at the Eastern Bypass there, Eastern Kentucky University. Not a whole lot going on out there early this morning, but it is cold. Temperatures ranging anywhere from 32 in Frankfort, 30 down in Monticello. That's our cold spot. Upper 30s Lexington, 39 in Jackson. Max HD radar right now. That is quiet. Expect satellite and radar to remain quiet. Really through the first half of this work week. We're not going to see big changes on the way until Thursday and into Friday of the week ahead. So Futurecast keeps things mostly sunny today. Temperatures low to mid 60s. I think a lot of areas do reach the mid 60s, so a couple degrees warmer than the past 2 days. Then as you head into your Tuesday morning, very similar to the start to today, mid 30s out there, pretty quiet and a little chilly to start the day. Tomorrow afternoon, temperatures do take a little bit of a hit. It could be a degree or two cooler than today. And then as you head into Wednesday, there will be some additional cloud cover rolling on in. All that's really going to do is limit the temperatures a little bit into southeast Kentucky. I think we reach the mid to upper 60s here locally there to end your week. So Futurecast, keeping things dry through Wednesday, Thursday into Friday. That's where the rain returns to the region. We could see a healthy amount of rain for our friends in eastern Kentucky that desperately need it with the ongoing wildfire situation there. For today, though, mostly sunny and mild, 64. Tonight, 35, mostly clear and chilly. And there's a quick look at your 7-day forecast. Our go day of the week, that is Wednesday. Great conditions to go enjoy beautiful central and eastern Kentucky before some rain moves in late Thursday into Friday, leaves us with some cooler temperatures for your weekend.
Your time now is 5:12. Let's get you up to date because we are always on your side. Up to 40 workers have been trapped after a tunnel which was under construction partially collapsed in northern India.
Rescue efforts are now underway where the incident took place. The workers have been sent packed food, water, and oxygen. That's according to local police who have said they are communicating with the workers. Another police official at the site told CNN around 20 meters worth of debris have been removed so far from the area, with another 40 meters worth left. They are expecting this operation to take another day or so. Republican South Carolina Senator Tim Scott announced on Sunday he is suspending his presidential campaign. Sources tell CNN the announcement took many of Scott's aides and donors by surprise. Two people close to the campaign say they were not given advance notice, even though it was becoming increasingly clear he was facing an uphill battle to break through. Scott was one of 5 GOP hopefuls who participated in last Wednesday's debate in Miami. A Republican official who supported Scott tells CNN Scott provided an optimistic and hopeful message, but that is not where the Republican base is right now.
Today's Monday Morning Quarterback with Jeff Pecoro is presented by For the Love of the Game, located in Lexington.
Hey, we got you here live now.
Yeah, you
Not
don't have
just
to call me on the phone.
In your bed.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Well, how are we this morning? Everybody get up okay?
Yeah, I think the nervous excitement got me up
There you
this
go.
morning.
Bengals fans might not be waking up too.
That might be one of the worst losses since Zach Taylor's taken over. I mean, you're talking about a game at home. They just didn't show up. I mean, yesterday it wasn't just the offense. It wasn't that it was a total team collapse yesterday, and that puts them in a little bit of a hole. Thankfully, the Cleveland Browns were able to come back and beat Baltimore, and now it's a must-win Thursday night for them as they play Baltimore on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, that's a huge game.
Yes.
Major implications because that whole division's close right now. Just the game between everyone. And then Kentucky against Alabama. That was a tough watch there on Saturday.
Tough loss, 49-21 the final. How can Kentucky compete with these guys? They have to get bigger. They have to get stronger. That's the bottom line. I mean, it's the same thing. You look at Texas A&M, same thing with them. You just have to be bigger, stronger players. When Kentucky has Deion Walker, for instance, 6'6", 350-pounder, Alabama has 10 of those guys. You know, that's the difference right now. They're bowl eligible. Every win they get now puts them in a better bowl. They're favored by 1 point this coming week at South Carolina. If they win that one, that gets them to 7. They beat Louisville at the final game of the year. That gets them 8 wins, and they're probably in Florida on a January 1st game. So that's huge next 2 weeks for this team.
My dad took one of my sons, and my dad walked back in the house to drop him off, and he was just like,
Well, I was there Saturday. It's cool to see Nick Saban, you know, just seeing him in person and you know, legendary, one of the, if not the greatest coach of all time.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times, you know, doing what I do, you get jaded being in this for so long, and it's not a big thing. But when when it's Alabama and they run out and it's Nick Saban, I'm like, you're like, this is a big time game.
Yeah,
it's still pretty.
See him pacing up and down the sidelines.
Oh, yeah. Boy, I tell you what, games well in hand, and he is still coaching his butt off on that sidelines with those guys. That's what you love to see.
Yep.
All right, we'll be right back.
Today's Monday Morning Quarterback with Jeff Pecoro is presented by For the Love of the Game, located in Lexington.
Feels good to be home.
Ashley's Black Friday is going on now. Get up to 75% off holiday hot buys or get 0% interest for 60 months with no down payment. Only at Ashley.
The nursing home made you an important promise. They promised to be a good home for your loved one and to provide professional care in a safe environment. Now the nursing home has broken that promise and you're left searching for answers. Call us at Hughes & Coleman for a free consultation. If your loved one suffered a serious injury or untimely death while in a nursing home, get Hughes & Coleman and get it done. Call 800-800-4600. Standing up for your loved ones is what matters now.
All-wheel drive season is coming. Changes. Weather. Road conditions. What doesn't change? Toyota's capability to keep pushing on with trucks built to outlast and outlive any adventure, like the legendary 4Runner with over 40 years of off-road experience, or the best-selling Tacoma with the best resale value in its class. Now get any new 23 Tacoma with low 3.99 APR financing, plus 2 years no-cost maintenance. Change is coming. Stay ahead with Tacoma. Toyota. Let's go places.
Travis, did you know you can get this season's COVID-19 shot when you get your flu shot?
Two things at once.
Two things at once. Two things at once. I'll have two things at once, please. Now back to two things at once. Two things at once.
That's not two things at once.
Mom.
Travis, ask about getting this season's COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot.
Watch me. Watch me tumble, jump, and soar. When our squad is on point, we own the floor. Dazzling stunts and dances are my jam. Pain once caused issues, but they had a plan. A life-changing brace with no surgery to fear. Activity without limits, one more reason to cheer. Watch me. Industry-leading scoliosis treatment at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
Feels good to be home.
Black Friday is going on now at Ashley. This week only, get up to $1,000 off your purchase. Like this 2-piece leather power reclining living room set, now $1,000 off. Plus, Friday through Monday, veterans save an extra 5%. Only at Ashley.
This Monday night matchup takes center stage. Russell Wilson leads Broncos country as they ride into Buffalo. Can Josh Allen and the high-flying offense seal another win for Bills Mafia? Broncos-Bills on ABC.
This portion of ABC 36 News is brought to you by 46 Solutions, your technology partner. You're watching ABC 36 on your side. Good morning, Kentucky.
Welcome back to Good Morning Kentucky. We're so happy to have you with us in our new format here. We're working out the kinks this morning.
Very first show, but we're feeling good.
I need to call George Clooney and get the Nescafe. Is that what it's called? The little coffee? None of us have it.
What? I've got my Diet Coke right here. Actually, my
Okay, we'll
Sam's
go back to
Cola.
coffee. Not Sam's Cola.
Listen, you got to do what you got to do. Dylan doesn't even drink coffee. What do you drink?
No,
Water?
I'll drink Mio about 30
Dylan
minutes
is
into the
also
show.
about 18 years old, okay?
Also that. Also that.
I'm over here at the kiddie table on the side here.
There's a
Got my
sippy cup
toys
over
under the
there.
desk.
The sippy cup. I'll bring you some extras from home.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Here's a live look over Mount Sterling now under Bluegrass Pace Care Skyview. Cold start there for our friends in Montgomery County. One car traveling there in downtown Mount Sterling this morning. Temperatures, though, chilly. As you head out the door, you could even be running into a little bit of patchy frost out there on your windshields. Right now, we're at freezing in to Mount Sterling with a dew point of 30, so we could even see those temperatures drop a little bit more. Temperatures elsewhere, we're at 32 Danville, Frankfort, 30 in Monticello is our cold spot, 37, though, here in Lexington. Max HG radar, that's quiet. Satellite's going to stay quiet throughout your day today. A little bit of upper-level cloud cover, but you're not going to notice that. Still a lot of sunshine, warmer than yesterday as well. Low to mid 60s. Now, as you head into your Tuesday morning, another chilly start. Could see those temperatures drop a little bit compared to today. Low 60s, I think, less mid 60s there for Tuesday. Still a little bit above average, though. Can't complain about that. We are staying dry through Wednesday of this week, but Thursday night into Friday, again, still with the high school football playoffs going on this weekend, could run into some rain there, especially Friday night into early Saturday morning. And then that system exits by the end of your weekend, bringing us some cooler temperatures. For your Monday, though, mostly sunny and mild, 64. Pretty nice start to your work week. Tonight, 35, mostly clear and chilly. And there's a quick look at your 7-day forecast. The next chance of rain will be Thursday night into Friday. As those temperatures are into the 60s to start the week, we'll end the week in the 50s.
Thanks, Dylan. And we'll get straight to your news right now because we are on your side. The time now is 5:21. A new study shows cutting out a teaspoon of salt from your diet each day can help lower your blood pressure just as much as blood pressure medication.
That's something. Researchers at Northwestern University say the benefits of lowering the amount of sodium in a person's diet were dramatic. Between 70 and 75% of people studied saw a drop in their blood pressure. Now, whether they were already on medicine or not. So listen to this. A teaspoon of salt is about 2,300 milligrams of sodium. That's the top daily limit for people over the age of 14. However, the American Heart Association recommends a diet with less than 1,500 milligrams of sodium a day, which is like one pretzel. The study was published Saturday in the Journal of the American Medical Association. And just in case that wasn't good enough, sitting too much may send you to an early death, putting you at higher risk for obesity, type 2 diabetes, and other health issues.
And while one fairly obvious solution is exercise, another may surprise you. That's sleep. Swapping just 30 minutes of sitting for 30 minutes of sleeping each day lowered overall body mass by nearly 1 pound and cut about 2/3 of an inch from waistlines. That's according to a study published Thursday in the European Heart Journal. The study also found a similar benefit in weight loss and reduction in waist circumference with people who replaced 30 minutes of sitting with an equal amount of standing or light activity, such as to get walking or to get snoozing.
Speaking of snoozing, Misty is doing none of that. She's used to sleeping at this time of the morning show.
Good morning, baby.
Yes, we have Misty with us this morning.
Oh, I've already sat. We've been sitting on the couch enjoying the morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, baby. She's so precious.
She is. She
This
just
makes
wants
the
to
morning
greet
worth
everyone.
it.
That's right. We also have a, well, there's Misty. Look at her. Such a cutie.
Sweet girl.
A familiar face is wanting to run for president. Former wrestler and now big-time actor Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson says multiple parties have asked him to run for president in 2022. The news came Thursday during an episode of Trevor Noah's podcast, What Now? Noah mentioned a 2021 poll that showed 46% of adults would support The Rock as a presidential candidate.
I know I would.
Yeah, the 51-year-old said he was blown away when he realized how enthusiastic people some were to him entering politics. The Rock didn't specify which political parties approached him and implied he has no intention of running right now, thank God. But Johnson told Noah if that's ultimately what the people would want, then of course I would consider, because you know what The Rock's got cooking.
I mean, pretty much. Listen, I would vote for it.
Oh, wait, we've gone through Oprah and now The Rock. How could you vote for someone that's never even held a political office before?
Really?
Just because you like him?
Really?
Because he's hot?
Wasn't Reagan an actor?
Yes.
But he was also in politics.
Oh, he
was the
was.
governor
Okay.
of California before he became
I'm
president.
just going to hold my commentary because y'all know.
You'll know more. Yeah.
Aren't there dogs running for mayor around the
Yes,
country?
And they're winning.
I think in
Well,
the
here
state.
you go. Here you go, Misty, coming up for election.
I bet you Misty could beat half the humans on the ballot, right?
That's true.
What's Misty's forecast?
Misty's forecast today. We got nice weather to start the week, so that's going to be an improvement as you head throughout your work week. So that's some good news before some rain moves in Thursday and Friday. We'll have more on that through the rest of your morning.
We'll be right back.
Transform your home with America's Floor Source, where style meets savings. Now, for a limited time, take advantage of our exclusive 18 months interest-free financing and get your home ready for the holidays. At America's Floor Source, we make it easy to upgrade your space without breaking the bank. Visit us today for 18 months interest-free financing, and our experts will help you discover the perfect flooring solution for your home.
Hi, I'm Michael. And I'm Isaiah. We just took a private tour here at Dr. Stereo. We got to see all the different products and services they have to offer. What was your favorite part of the tour, Mike? My favorite part of the tour was learning about TV mounts, especially the mantle mounts. I think they're a great feature to look into. What about you, Isaiah?
My favorite part of the tour was definitely the Motion Code D-Box chair. It's got a bunch of cool 4D features to make your movie watching experience more immersive.
We'd love for you to come watch us play in person, but if you can't, we found a way for you to do that in the best way possible here at Dr. Stereo. Call Miss Mary for an appointment today.
Right here at Dr. Stereo.
Right here, Dr. Stereo.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. If you have or are eligible for Medicaid, please listen closely. You may be eligible for the WellCare Dual Liberty HMOD SNP Medicare Advantage Plan from WellCare with a $0 monthly plan premium. Call now. We can answer your questions and help you enroll over the phone. WellCare provides access to essential benefits that go beyond original Medicare, such as dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage. Plus extra benefits like more access to care with fitness benefits and WellCare's telehealth services, including online doctor visits. And the WellCare Spendables debit card to use for additional dental, vision, and hearing costs, over-the-counter health items, even gas and groceries. Your Spendables card balance rolls over every month, so you never lose a cent as long as you have the WellCare Dual Liberty HMOD SNP plan. WellCare is contracted with Medicare to provide plans that may be perfect for you. Call 1-877-281-9602. Now, that's 1-877-281-9602.
Create a backyard that's out of this world. Right now, save $20 on the BGA 57 blower. Plus, get a free carrying case, chain, and hat with the purchase of select steel chainsaws. Real steel. Find yours.
Garbage time. That phrase never sounded quite right because no part of football is meaningless. So cherish every 2 minutes of the NFL. Not just the ones you're warned about. Cherish the spreads to cover, overs to hit, and chances to live bet from the first down to the final whistle. So don't just watch football this season. Cherish it.
Bet $5, get $150 bonus if your team wins, plus a profit boost every single day. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Explore, compare, and find your car at mancars.com.
Man, what a deal.
You're watching ABC 36 on your side. Good morning, Kentucky.
Welcome back to Good Morning Kentucky. We have a look at your local news, but first we're going to check in with Dylan. What a wonderful weekend we had.
It was. Well, sunny, dry, but a little cold there for the tailgaters. Kentucky's game Saturday, a little chilly.
Too bad.
You were there.
Sweatshirt
slows them down.
Little sweatshirt, we were great. It was a great crowd in the parking lot. It was a really good.
Great crowd in the stadium.
Oh, yeah. Good time.
So, you know, now they've got the booths inside the stadium. Were there less people in the parking lot because of that?
No, that was pretty full. That's just the rich people that get in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
you're
gotta fill up
still
before you go in.
You're still outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does help you warm up.
Yes, it does.
Wouldn't recommend that on a Monday morning, though, with these cold temperatures that we are experiencing across central and eastern Kentucky. Here's a look at those temperatures right now, ranging from 30 degrees Monticello. Wayne County is cold this morning, below freezing, likely starting with some frost there. And Richmond now is below freezing as well. Temperatures elsewhere, 37, Lexington, 34 as you head towards Moorhead. Max HG radar right now, that is quiet. Expect it to stay quiet throughout your day today. We're not going to be dealing with any concerns rain-wise, really cloud-wise. A lot of sunshine on the way later on this afternoon. So nice conditions on the way to start the week. We will be tracking dry conditions through at least Wednesday. Thursday night into Friday, that's where we start to see those changes moving in. Some rain moving on into the region, a little bit of a temperature drop this weekend, but then we do have our eyes on around right around Thanksgiving or a couple days before Thanksgiving and next week, where we'll have a pattern change rolling on in, potentially bringing us the chance of maybe some snowflakes. We'll have more on that, of course, throughout the rest of the week. Temperatures out there this afternoon, low to mid-60s. Tonight, we're going to fall back to the mid to upper 30s. It's going to be a bit of a chilly start to your Tuesday, but temperatures rebound low 60s tomorrow. Here's a look at your rain through the rest of the week. Dry through Wednesday, but Thursday into Friday, that's where we'll be seeing some showers and maybe a couple storms rolling on in, expecting just some plain old showers for the most part, though. For your Monday, mostly sunny and mild, 64. Tonight, 35, mostly clear and chilly. And there's a quick look at your 7-day forecast. Some rain moving in Thursday into Friday.
Thanks, Dylan. The time now is 5:31. Let's get straight to your news because we are on your side. A man has been arrested following a Saturday night shooting here in Lexington.
Jane Davenport is joining us here at the desk with more. Good morning, Jane.
Good morning, guys. That's right. Lexington police say they arrested 27-year-old John Murphy in connection to a shooting that happened Saturday night, leaving a man with non-life-threatening injuries. Murphy has been charged with assault. Police say they were dispatched to the 1700 block of Jennifer Road just before 11 Saturday night for reports of a gunshot victim. Murphy was arrested at the scene, and he is currently being held at the Fayette County Detention Center. When he has his court appearance, we will, of course, keep you up to date right here on ABC 36 News. Sherelle, Miranda, back to you.
Thank you, Jane. Well, a man is now being charged with assault after being arrested in connection to a shooting that stemmed from road rage. Police say that 24-year-old Kevin Lopez Martinez was located using Flock license plate readers. Lopez Martinez has been charged with assault and criminal mischief. He's behind bars at the Fayette County Detention Center. Police say they were called to Speedway near the 2300 block of Versailles Road around 2:37 this morning for a victim that had been shot. When officers arrived, they found a man who'd been shot. Lexington police say the victim was taken to the hospital, reportedly with non-life-threatening injuries.
Columbia University is suspending 2 college organizations, one pro-Palestinian, the other a Jewish organization, to try to calm tensions bubbling over on the campus.
Major demonstrations have erupted over the past month since the Israel-Hamas war began. The suspended clubs on the campus are both anti-Zionist, and members have called for a ceasefire in Gaza. School administrators announced Friday the club suspensions will last until the end of fall semester. Columbia said it was forced to make the move because clubs violated university policies related to holding campus events. The Council on American Islamic Relations condemned the university's decision.
A lot of that going around. It's a tough time right now.
So much going on with this situation.
It's a little different, but I was in college when the 2016 election took place. So there were a lot of tensions there as well. It made it kind of difficult to study when every day it felt like there was demonstrations taking place on both sides, on a college campus. And I feel like it did impact my studies. So I wonder if, students out there are dealing with the same kind of thing.
That's interesting.
I just think that it's interesting that a college group says they demand a ceasefire. You're a college group in America that has no idea what the fighting is about in Israel and the Gaza Strip. Do you really think that the leaders over there, that Benjamin Netanyahu says, because
do what they
Columbia
say.
University says that? It just makes no sense to me. It just sounds to me like the kids want to get out and vent, and it's their way of doing it.
Really? Good morning, Kentucky. We'll be right back after this.
Benjamin Netanyahu.
I'm ABC 36 news anchor Paxton Boyd, and I'm proud to lead a return to our station's On Your Side reporting. ABC 36 News is on your side.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad.
Now get a low $325 per month lease on Rogue. Better hurry, these offers won't be back in stock.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya, it's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
Smoky Mountain Truck Outfitters has everything you need for your car, truck, SUV, and Jeep. Smoky Mountain has the largest line of WeatherTech products in Kentucky to winterize your ride, with products like floor mats, cargo liners, seat protectors, and more. Give the perfect gift with a remote car starter, window tinting, or even gift cards with same-day, next-day pickup and layaway options. Smoky Mountain will beat all local prices and most internet pricing, and they install everything. Smoky Mountain Truck Outfitters, 1516 Pillsbury Circle in Lexington off New Circle Road.
Car wreck? Get Hughes & Coleman and get it done. Easy and convenient representation isn't the only thing Hughes & Coleman does right. As soon as you become our client, our team helps you get the medical treatment you need while we fight for the compensation you deserve. When it comes time to get your money, a check or direct deposit into your bank account is as easy as it gets. And best of all, you never pay unless we get money for you. If you've been injured in a car wreck, it's easier than ever to get Hughes & Coleman and get it done. Call 800-800-4600.
If you're looking to run, walk, hike, bike, eat, and shop and explore, all of our great historical venues have trails like Battlefield Park, Whitehall State Historic Site, and Fort Boonesboro, and more. After enjoying that great meal and shopping in Richmond, take a stroll downtown and enjoy Richmond's colorful murals. Get artsy and enjoy our downtown gallery hop. Take in a concert every Friday or enjoy Tasty Tuesdays. For more information about the real Gateway to the West, visit richmondky.com.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad.
Now get 2.9% financing for 60 months on Rogue. Better hurry, these offers won't be back in stock.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya, it's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
You're watching ABC 36 on your side. Good morning, Kentucky.
And welcome back to Good Morning Kentucky. It's now 5:37. We have made it through 37 minutes of our new show somehow.
I'm out of breath. There's a lot of moving back and forth.
A lot of moving. Yeah, that's what we want. Fast, accurate, fun,
That's
early.
Right. I got to run over to the green screen now. This is the toughest part. Jump out of this chair and run over to that green screen. Here's a live look over downtown Lexington right now on our Bluegrass Pace Care Skyview. Not a whole lot has changed since the last half hour here in Lexington. Still cold, but actually here in Fayette County, we're a little bit warmer than everywhere else. We're into the 30s right now at 37 degrees. That's what is being reported over at the airport right now. Across central and eastern Kentucky, though, several areas reporting temperatures at or below freezing, including Richmond, Danville, and Frankfort. Max HG radar right now, that's quiet satellite. Clear skies really allowing those temperatures to drop for your morning hours. A little bit of upper level cloud cover is possible today, but for the most part, expect sunny skies. Temperatures into the mid-60s. Our average is into the upper 50s, so again, 5 degrees above that, we'll take it for this time of the year. Gone are those 80-degree temperatures like we experienced last Wednesday. That is very rare for this time of the year. Mid-30s to start your Tuesday with temperatures taking a little bit of a hit tomorrow. I think most areas stay into the low 60s as opposed to the mid-60s there on Tuesday. Again, staying dry through the day on Wednesday. Late Thursday, Friday, that's where some rain chances will return to the region. Looking for some rain, the heaviest of the rain to fall into eastern Kentucky, 1/2 inch to 1 inch. I think a good possibility there. For today, though, mostly sunny and mild, 64. Tonight, 35, mostly clear. Temperatures remain on the chillier side of things. And there's a quick look at your 7-day forecast. Our go day of the week, that is Wednesday. That's before the rain moves in Thursday and Friday as temperatures take a bit of a hit for your weekend.
Dylan, let's get you up to date on your news. Up to 40 workers have been trapped after a tunnel, which was under construction, partially collapsed in northern India. Rescue efforts are underway in the district where the incident took place. The workers have been sent packed food, water, and oxygen.
That's according to local police who have said they are communicating with the workers. Another police official at the site told CNN around 20 meters worth of debris have been removed so far in the area, with another 40 meters worth left. They expect this operation to take another day or so.
Let's get right to your On Your Side headlines again. Republican South Carolina Senator Tim Scott announced on Sunday he is suspending his presidential campaign.
Sources tell CNN the announcement took many of Scott's aides and donors by surprise. 2 people close to the campaign say they were not given advance notice, even though it was becoming increasingly clear he was facing an uphill battle to break through. Scott was one of 5 GOP hopefuls who participated in last Wednesday's debate in Miami. A Republican official who supported Scott tells CNN that Scott provided an optimistic and hopeful message, but that's just not where the Republican base is right now.
A lack of social interaction can lead to an earlier death.
Really?
Am I reading this just because this is kind of a shot at me for the lack of social interaction?
Yes.
That's according to a new study published Thursday in the journal BMC Medicine. Researchers say compared with people whose families and friends visited them daily, the risk of premature death for those who lived alone and never had visits increased by 39%. Many previous studies linked social isolation with a higher risk of premature death and among other health issues. But this study at the University of Glasgow looked into how these associations depend on the combined impact of different types of social interaction. The authors say they examined 2 different types of loneliness and 3 different types of social isolation and found that each were associated with a higher risk of death. Social disconnection has previously been linked to poor immune function, cardiovascular issues such as high blood pressure, and even mental health issues.
That's something.
Yeah, it can even manifest in forms of stress, which can negatively affect the body and the mind. So go see your parents.
Yeah.
Be around people, be social. It helps.
Well, you know what? With Thanksgiving coming up, some people shouldn't be hanging around their relatives because that's going to raise their
blood pressure.
Yeah, it's a bad idea. But it really is interesting how loneliness can have such a profound effect on our health.
It really can.
It really is.
It is so nice. My mother is unfortunately in a home, but when you go in there, everyone looks to you when you walk in, if they come to visit me. And it's so sad when you go in and when you see other people, their children or family and friends come in, it just brightens their day. Some people bring their dogs in like Misty and it makes them so much happier.
That's something else.
All right. Good morning, Kentucky. I jumped ahead of myself. We'll be back after this.
Change is coming. What doesn't change? Toyota's commitment to giving you the freedom to explore. So now they're offering $1,000 APR cash on new gas model 2024 Camrys, including all-wheel drive. Change with Camry. Toyota. Let's go places.
Over the years, people have asked me, how did your firm get so big? The answer is simple. We won a lot. Why do you think some of these other firms are so much smaller? Maybe it's because not many people hire them. In this business, you grow by winning. As America's largest injury law firm, we have more lawyers than any other injury firm. Proof's in the pudding. Size is our strength. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Kroger gives you so many ways to save. On top of our lower than low prices, enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. Plus, our weekly sales will keep your budget merry and bright. So get rewarded and save. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. It's time to replace your old tub with a new shower, but you don't want the hassle or the worry of getting it finished. You just want to pick a style and relax, knowing that it'll be wonderful when it's done. Is that too much to ask? No, actually it's not. Rebath, from start to stunning. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,500 off your complete bathroom remodel.
With FanDuel, every night is a watch party. New customers bet $5 to get $150 bonus bets if your team wins. Bet all the stars with all your friends and tell them that all customers get a profit boost every single day. Only on FanDuel. New customers bet $5 get $150 bonus bets if your team wins, plus a profit boost every single day.
Change is coming. What doesn't change? Toyota's commitment to giving you the freedom to explore. So now they're offering $1,000 APR cash on any new gas model 2024 RAV4. Change with RAV4. Toyota, let's go places.
This portion of ABC 36 News is brought to you in part by Steel. Watching ABC 36 on your side. Good morning, Kentucky.
Welcome back to Good Morning Kentucky. Your time now is, Mason, shift over just a little bit. 5:46. All right, we got it. We've got to look at your health news next, but first let's get a check at that forecast. And I wanted to mention, it's so strange that it's the middle of November and we're just kind of starting to feel it.
Yeah, absolutely. Last week, hitting 80 degrees was just crazy. Second latest time into the calendar year that we've ever hit 80, dating back to the 1870s in Lexington, which is, really,
that's a long
really
time ago.
Impressive. But that's a thing of the past. Back to normal November weather.
I'll take 66 Thursday. That's golfing weather for me.
Not hurt my feelings
true.
at all.
We'll take any of those days we can get to this time of the year. Here's a live look at temperatures this morning. As we mentioned, a little taste of reality now. Back to the 30s for those morning lows. Saw that a little bit this weekend. I think this morning actually a little colder in some spots than where we were Sunday and Saturday morning. Clear skies this morning allowing those temperatures to drop a little bit more. 32 right now, Danville, Frankfort, Richmond, 30 in Monticello. Wayne County remains our cold spot this morning. Max HG radar, that's quiet. Satellite, there's nothing going on there. No systems to track really over the next 3 to 4 days. It's not until late Thursday night into Friday that we will start to track some rain shower chances returning. Futurecast radar and satellite this afternoon, low to mid 60s. Very nice start to the work week. It's been several Mondays in a row that we've dealt with rain to start of the week. Not the case this morning. For tomorrow morning, starting off the day, mid to upper 30s, I think less areas into the low 30s, and we will see a little bit of a temperature drop in the afternoon, low 60s there. Here's a look at rainfall through the rest of the week. So again, staying dry through at least Wednesday. It's not until Thursday night, Friday that we will start to see some rain chances returning, especially into eastern Kentucky where we really desperately need the rain with the ongoing wildfire situation there. For your Monday, though, mostly sunny and mild, 64 today. Tonight, 35, mostly clear and chilly with a light northeasterly wind. Look now at that 7-day forecast. Again, looking really nice through the middle portions of the week. Wednesday's our go day. Really nice conditions there, mid-60s. Jeff mentioned golf. Wednesday, Thursday, 2 days for that before the rain moves in Thursday night, Friday, and that leads to some cooler temperatures as you head into the weekend.
As long as Jeff gets that golf in, we're all good, right? 5:48 is your time right now. New study shows Cutting out 1 teaspoon of salt from your diet each day can help lower your blood pressure just as much as blood pressure medication.
That's something. Researchers at Northwestern University say the benefits of lowering the amount of sodium in your diet can be dramatic. In a study, between 70 and 75% of people saw a drop in their blood pressure just by making this small cut. Now, whether they were already on medicine or not, this helped. A teaspoon of salt is about 2,300 milligrams of sodium. That's the top daily limit for people over 14 years old. However, the American Heart Association recommends a diet with less than 1,500 milligrams of sodium each day. This study was published Saturday in the Journal of the American Medical Association. That worries me.
Well, that's
I like
very little.
So I like to shake it on.
One fry from McDonald's probably has as much salt on it
Big
as that.
facts. Oh, my goodness. And now here's another one. Sitting too much may lead to an early death, putting you at higher risk for obesity, type 2 diabetes, and other health issues as well.
And while one fairly obvious solution is to exercise, another may surprise you, and that's to sleep. Swapping just 30 minutes of sitting for 30 minutes of sleeping each day lowered overall body mass by nearly 1 pound and cut about 2/3 of an inch from waistlines. That's according to a study published Thursday in the European Heart Journal. The study also found a similar benefit in weight loss and reduction in waist circumference with people who replaced 30 minutes of sitting with an equal amount of standing or light activity such as walking and
snoozing.
Isn't
that something?
Would you switch spots with me?
Because I wanted to hear what Jeff had to say. I want to be a little bit closer.
I think she wants to be closer to smack Jeff for something he's saying over here.
Oh, well.
Sports, big weekend.
Yeah, huge weekend. Obviously, Kentucky loses, but bigger than that, Tyler Perry is coming to Kentucky.
Really? Like Tyler Perry, the movie guy?
The kid who played at Lion.
Oh, okay, never mind. You gotta specify.
All-time leading scorer in the history of high school basketball.
Medea plays football?
Yeah. He's going to play basketball for Kentucky anyway. But yeah, he's coming to Kentucky. He decided yesterday over Alabama, Cincinnati, a couple of other teams. Great get for Coach Cal. Him, Reed Shepherd, Boogie Fland, who's coming in as well as one of the #1 point guards in the country. Cyril is coming in as well. There you see some shots of Perry. This guy's an incredible scorer. He's the all-time leading scorer in the state. And Cal is really putting together a nice class coming in next season. It's going to be really, really, really strong. And one of Cal's former players, Tyrese Maxey, is with the 76ers now. They moved Harden out, and it gave him a little more freedom. He scored 50 points. It was an unbelievable game last night as the Sixers beat the Pacers. He had 50 points, 7 rebounds, 5 steals, 3 blocks. I mean, Maxey is becoming a great, great player in the NBA. He's now given the freedom over there with Harden moving on, and it just has really opened things up for him. He and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander are just killing it this year so far in the NBA for former Cavs.
They haven't lost a game since they traded James Harden, so maybe they get that out of there and let Maxey take over.
And they haven't won the Clippers since they got Harden, so there you go.
I feel like I'm learning so much about sports
We're
sitting
going to
here.
be sports
Because I thought Tyler Perry
by the time this is over.
And James Harden is the meme guy. That's all I know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, those memes are coming to life.
Yes.
Gene will be right back.
Today's Monday Morning Quarterback with Jeff Pecoro is presented by For the Love of the Game, located in Lexington.
In today's Tech Bites, some big changes expected for Apple's iPad. Online tech reports say Apple's entire iPad lineup will be refreshed next year. The updates reportedly include an all-new 13-inch iPad Air with an improved display. New iPad Pro and mini models are also expected. Threads is rolling out a new feature, a switch that lets you opt out of sharing your posts on both Instagram and Facebook. The automatic sharing function was intended to drive engagement, but things are looking up for Threads. Mark Zuckerberg reporting the platform now has 100 million monthly users. And the sun is getting in NASA's way. The space agency has been unable to communicate with its Mars robots for 2 weeks. It's because of a phenomenon called solar conjunction, when Earth and Mars are on opposite sides of the sun. The blackout ends Thanksgiving weekend. Those are your Tech Bites. I'm Rhiannon Alley. Have a great day.
At Bombas, we make the comfiest socks, underwear, and t-shirts that feel good and do good. Because when you purchase one, we donate one to those in need. With 100 million donated so far, that's a whole lot of good. And good. And good. And good. Visit bombas.com and get 20% off your first purchase. Bombas. Feeling from a backed up gut? Miralax works naturally with the water in your body to help you go. Free your gut and your mood will follow. For 8 grams of fiber, try new Mirror Fiber Gummies.
Just between us, you know what's better than mopping? Anything. Ugh. Well, I switched to Swiffer WetJet, and it's awesome. It's an all-in-one that absorbs dirt and grime deep inside. And it helps prevent streaks and haze. WetJet is so worth it. Love it or your money back.
You know I got 2 home runs.
You got 2 jacks.
And then my grand slam, I signed the ball for you.
Okay.
And it says, Papa, I love you.
Why did you do that?
Because you taught me everything about baseball.
You're so sweet.
After a busy morning, this DQ breakfast bowl lets me take a moment all to myself. So I'd like to take a moment to recognize you, DQ breakfast bowl. Somehow you fit all my breakfast favorites all in one convenient bowl. Warm, fluffy eggs, hash browns, sausage, cheese, and grilled onions. Nestled in a hearty bowl topped with my choice of savory gravy or zesty salsa. Oh, we should all be so selfless and delicious. DQ, happy tastes good.
Most people look at the scene of a truck crash and just see a bad car accident. But at Hughes & Coleman, we know there's more to it. An overloaded trailer, signs of poor maintenance, or a trucking company pushing drivers beyond their limits. If you've been injured in a crash with a big truck, you deserve to know who's responsible. So call Hughes & Coleman, the real truck lawyers. We can uncover the true cause of your crash and fight for the compensation you deserve. Get Hughes & Coleman and get it done. Call 800-800-4600.
ABC 36 on your side.
The final stone of the championship.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary.
Roger, this is looking good.
We believe every moment in sports should be epic.
Are you watching this?
What is that? Curling? Nah.
This morning's news, curling fever has taken over the world.
So whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365.
You're watching ABC 36 on your side. Good morning, Kentucky.
Good morning, Kentucky. The time is 5:57 on this lovely
3
Monday
more
morning.
minutes for those 6 o'clockers
Yeah.
sleeping.
So we've got a little talker here for you. A lion escaped the circus. This doesn't sound real. Escaped the circus and prowled the streets of an Italian town, but he's been captured.
This happened near Rome, and people were advised to stay indoors for hours Saturday. The lion was seen at a local waterway, and then later back in town. The lion was later tracked with a geolocator, sedated, and returned to the circus.
I think that's why they don't have circuses here in the United States anymore.
They do, don't they?
The Ringling Brothers isn't around him. According to those at the scene, the lion
last year.
The lion was in good condition, although frightened and in a state of mild hypothermia.
Aww.
Authorities say they are looking into reports the lion may have been let loose on purpose.
No.
Now, why would you let a lion loose? Now, there was a guy, remember in Ohio a couple years ago, who had basically a zoo at his farm, and he said, you know what, I've had enough. He just opened the doors, and monkeys, gorillas, lions, tigers.
Jumanji.
It was Jumanji down the street.
Created a movie.
It was crazy in Ohio. It was nuts.
Were you there?
I lived up there, and A lot of people were like scared to death to let their kids out and their dogs.
God, that like worst case scenario, like a lion gets loose and eats your kid. That's awful.
Or people have fallen in the zoo pit.
Yes.
Yeah, not good. We'll end on a downer there. We'll be right back after the break.
Donna Downer.
Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. With over 2 million phone calls last year alone, more people in more cities across America want more. When you hire Morgan & Morgan, you're also hiring a family business. And after 35 years, we now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world. Protecting America, fighting for you. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. For the people.
When I had no one to depend on for a ride to treatment, the American Cancer Society got me there.
$30 could help provide a free ride to life-saving treatment. Donate today at cancer.org.
This portion of ABC 36 News is brought to you by the Kentucky Lottery. Over $4.8 billion in grants and scholarships.
Explore, compare, and find your car at mancars.com. Man, what a deal!
You're watching ABC 36 on your side. Good morning, Kentucky.
Good morning. We're so happy you're with us here on Good Morning Kentucky with our new crew. 6 a.m.
6 a.m., baby.
Alarms are still going off.
Good morning, everybody. You're
People
a little
are
late getting
snoozing
up.
a couple times this morning.
Snooze, you lose.
You did?
I did, of course, every
well.
Monday. It's tough after that weekend.
We were too excited. We just popped right out of bed.
I didn't even go to sleep.
Yeah, she didn't.
Just so excited.
Here's a live look this morning over Lexington on our Bluegrass Base Care Skyview. We've got quiet conditions out there to start your day. A little chilly. Not seeing frost in Fayette County, but just outside of town, we're down to the freezing mark for several surrounding areas. So it is cold out there this morning. Kids, bundle up as you are heading out to the bus stop to start your day today. Temperatures, we're now below freezing in Frankfort, 31 there, 30 in Monticello remains our cold spot. Jackson, how about up on the ridgetop there in DeBretha County? They're at 40, but you head down the valley, down to 34 in Hazard. Max HD radar, that is quiet. Max HD radar and satellite. Again, not a whole lot going on out there today. We are going to be seeing a lot of sunshine on the way. Temperatures into the mid-60s for a lot of areas. Tomorrow, we're going to take a little bit of a temperature hit, but we stay dry, mid-30s to start the day, climbing into the low 60s by the afternoon hours. So we are remaining dry through Wednesday and likely through most of Thursday as well, with those rain chances returning by the time Friday and Saturday roll around. Models continue to fluctuate exactly how much rain we're going to see. Say at least a half inch, a good bet here across the region. For your day today, though, mostly sunny and mild, 64 degrees to start your work week. That is a little bit warmer than the last couple of days, above average as well for this time of the year. 35 degrees tonight, mostly clear and chilly. And there's a quick look at your 7-day forecast. Our go day of the week, Wednesday, nice conditions there. Same for most of the day on Thursday before those rain chances return to end your week.
Thanks, Dylan. The time now is 6:02 on your Monday morning. Let's get straight to your news because we are on your side. A man has been arrested following a Saturday night shooting here in Lexington.
Jane Davenport is joining us here with more on this. Good morning, Jane.
Good morning, guys. Lexington police say they arrested 27-year-old John Murphy in connection to a shooting that happened Saturday night, leaving a man with non-life-threatening injuries. Murphy now has been charged with assault. Police say they were dispatched to the 1700 block of Jennifer Road just before 11 Saturday night for reports of a gunshot victim. Murphy was arrested at the scene, and he is currently being held at the Fayette County Detention Center. When he has his court appearance, we will keep you up to date right here on ABC 36. Sherelle, Miranda, back to you.
Thank you. A man is now being charged with assault after being arrested in connection to a shooting that stemmed from road rage.
Yeah, police say 24-year-old Kevin Lopez Martinez was located using flock license plate readers. Lopez Martinez has been charged with assault and criminal mischief. He's behind bars at the Fayette County Detention Center. Police say they were called to the Speedway near the 2300 block of Versailles Road around 2:37 this morning for a victim that had been shot. When officers arrived, they found a man who'd been shot. The LPD says the victim was taken to the hospital with reported non-life-threatening injuries. And now we are going to toss to our new traffic guy, Mr.
Jimmy
Phillips. Jimmy, you there?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing awesome this morning. This is a fantastic first morning to kick off this show.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. What's the roads looking like?
Roads are clear right now. I'm not seeing any major congestion anywhere. No accidents or anything so far this morning. So if you're on your way up early and on your way to work, traffic should be clear throughout the city.
Okay, well, now stick around with us because we're doing sports next, and you might have something to add to that with you being with ESPN Radio and all, you know? You might have something to add.
It was a busy sports weekend.
Sure was. How about it, Jeff?
Very busy sports weekend. Obviously, the University of Kentucky losing to Alabama, really a tough game for them. They got behind 21-0, could not ever dig out of that hole. They are now 6-4 on the season, but you have two big games coming up. You go to South Carolina. They're now a 1-point favorite, or it's kind of going back and forth as to who's the favorite there. But you're at South Carolina, a team that's not real good this year, but you're on the road. You've got to win on the road and win again against South Carolina. And then you close things out with Louisville. You win both of those games, you've probably got a January date in Florida for the bowl trip. And that's really what they're looking for. Lose one of those games, you might be able to get to the Belk Bowl in North Carolina, which is another nice bowl game too. But that's big news. Other big news is Tyler Perry coming to Kentucky. The young man from Lyon County is the all-time leading scorer in the state of Kentucky. I know, Sherelle, every time I say that. I was
like, Tyler Perry.
That Tyler Perry. But, no, and they have a really nice four-player. Cal has put a really nice group together for next season.
When's the recruitment stop?
It never stops.
Oh, okay.
It is basically year-round. But Wednesday was signing day, so that's why you're hearing all these guys. Signing date is quote unquote a day, but it actually continues on because there's still guys that are uncommitted yet and still trying to figure out where they want to go. So anything else he adds right now is kind of the cherry on top. He's got a big guy. He's got two great shooting guards coming in. Looking at a couple other guys. Wednesday's a day they're going to get a kid named Quintus is going to make his announcement of where he's going to go. Kentucky's big on that. If they get him, it would be a fantastic class and move them up in the top 2 or 3 in the country.
Quintus, that sounds like old Roman Empire.
Jimmy, do you agree with this? You still with us?
Yes, I do. I tell you what, the recruiting it's crazy. It is a year-round thing, no matter when, signing day is, especially with social media and everything now, these kids, it's wild. It never, ever stops. 24/7, 365.
And signing days just for the current high school athletes, not even to mention the transfers with the transfer portal and everything like that.
Coach Stoops told me the only time he enjoys himself is being on the field because other than that, he's basically a general manager. He has 125 free agents. Every day he's got to worry about any of his kids that are leaving, guys that he could bring in to help because they can leave whenever they want and you can bring kids in. It's crazy. Really is.
All right. Well, so is this show. We'll be right back with more GMK after the break.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad.
Now get a low $325 per month lease on Rogue. Better hurry. These offers won't be back in stock.
The Arby's French dip sandwich is like dipping beef into more beef. Listen up, carnivores. We are peaking. Arby's, we have the meat.
You think life is short? Football is short. The regular season's just 18 weeks. That's it. So cherish every over and under before it's over on FanDuel. With live betting on every NFL game. Because before you know it, a cold night at the Buffalo Bills game will just be a cold night in Buffalo.
Bet $5, get $150 bonus if your team wins, plus a profit boost every single day. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Create a backyard that's out of this world. Right now, save $30 on the BG56 CE blower. Plus, get a free carrying case, chain, and hat with the purchase of select steel chainsaws. Real steel. Find yours.
When severe weather strikes, the ABC 36 Storm Team has you covered.
Protecting you from severe weather without the hype.
First, fast, accurate.
And we know Kentucky.
The ABC 36 Storm Team, on your side.
Want a flatter, tighter tummy? Then check out new Ab EX from Sono Bello.
Doctor, after my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang that made me really self-conscious.
It's not your fault. That stubborn fat and excess skin is very difficult to get rid of with diet and exercise alone.
That's exactly why I went to Sono Bello. I really trust their team of experts, and I finally got the flat stomach I had always wanted.
Introducing Ab EX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
Ab EX is a great alternative to a tummy tuck because that overhang you mentioned becomes flat and tight fast with minimal downtime.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation now to learn more about Ab EX by Sono Bello. Call 1-888-507-8988 or go to sonobello.com.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad.
Now get 2.9% financing for 60 months on Rogue. Better hurry. These offers won't be back in stock.
You're watching ABC 36 on your side. Good morning, Kentucky.
Welcome back to Good Morning Kentucky. You might notice a little bit more action up here at the table.
Yeah, we're running around.
Yeah,
It's waking us up.
Starting to sweat.
I know. You had to get a Mountain Dew, I see.
Yeah,
I couldn't go make a coffee, so I just had to take what is available.
Do what you got to do.
We don't even have time for bathroom breaks.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
we're
we're
speeding through
moving.
Here's a look at your weather headlines here as you start your work week. We've got a nice start out there. Temperatures feeling really, really comfortable this afternoon. Yes, it is cold to start the day, but it's going to be feeling nice this afternoon. We'll be tracking some late week rain showers, though. We need the rain, especially into southeast Kentucky, and that's all going to be ahead of a pattern change for next week. I'm hinting at that right now because a lot of people are going to do some traveling. Next week, if you can believe it, Thanksgiving is on the way, and we've got some big weather changes on the way by the time that time rolls around. So Max HG radar right now, quiet. Satellite also showing quiet conditions for us across central and eastern Kentucky. A little bit of upper level cloud cover is going to stream into southern Kentucky later on this afternoon. But we're starting the day at or below freezing in a lot of areas. We'll be warming up into the mid 60s this afternoon. Tomorrow morning, a little bit warmer, so less likely you see any frost on your windshields. If you're seeing that this morning, less of a threat tomorrow morning, and then we will be actually a couple degrees colder into the afternoon hours than today. But again, we are staying dry through Wednesday and likely through most of Thursday as well. It's not until Thursday night, Friday, and early Saturday that we start to see some of that rain moving on in. Today, though, mostly sunny, mild. Our average is around 58, 59 degrees, depending on where you're at. We're going to be above that this afternoon. Tonight, 35, mostly clear and chilly. Morning temperatures for the next couple of days also going to be a little bit on the colder end, but afternoon temperatures feeling nice. Mid-60s Wednesday, Thursday. Rain moves in Thursday night, Friday, and that continues on in the weekend with a little bit of a drop in temperatures.
Thank you, Dylan. Let's get to our news of the day right now. Up to 40 workers have been trapped after a tunnel, which was under construction, partially collapsed in northern India. Rescue efforts are underway where the incident took place. The workers have been sent packed food, water, and oxygen. That's according to local police who have said they are communicating with the workers. Another police official at the site told CNN around 20 meters worth of debris have been removed so far to the area, with another 40 meters worth left. They expect this operation to take another day or so.
Republican South Carolina Senator Tim Scott announced on Sunday he's suspending his presidential campaign. Sources tell CNN the announcement took many of Scott's aides and donors by surprise. Two people close to the campaign say they were not given any advance notice, even though it was becoming increasingly clear he was facing an uphill battle to break through in this race. Scott was one of 5 GOP hopefuls who participated in last Wednesday's debate in Miami. A Republican official who supported Scott tells CNN Scott provided an optimistic and hopeful message, but that message is just not where the Republican base is right now.
Now we have Jimmy Phillips here to do our morning traffic. How you doing, Jimmy?
Doing great over here. The roads they're still looking clear so far this morning. Still nothing, not too many slowdowns or anything on both the inner loop, outer loop look clear. So again, if you're up early and you are getting ready to head out the door, you should have a clear commute this morning.
Not as clear as at 3 a.m. Thanks, Jimmy. Time for Out There with Kim.
Let's see where Kim Dixon is live this morning. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning, Miranda. I am very excited to be here today at Battle Axes Lexington. This place is the coolest place that I have been to in a long time. Battle Axes is Lexington's most unique family entertainment center. And today I have General Manager Chastity Fightmaster to talk all about it. Chastity, hey, what's going on?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Thank you so much for joining me today for our relaunch of Good Morning Kentucky. Now, one thing I want to talk about here, the name, Battle Axes. It's obvious that we can throw axes here, but what else do you have here to offer?
Oh, we have everything. We have inflatables for the little ones, arcade games, a rage room, zip line. We have a kitchen and a bar, bowling lanes, go-karts, virtual reality. We have both a roller coaster and like video games so you can shoot things.
Everything. Oh my gosh, Chastity, you had me at rage room. Okay, so question for you. Can I bring a picture of my ex-boyfriend to put on the target?
You sure can.
Really?
Absolutely. Why not?
Okay, so you said rage room. In the car, I have a bag of stuff that I may or may not have lifted from my ex-boyfriend. And can I use that?
Absolutely. You bring it right in, $20, and you can go in there and break your stuff.
So I can bring all kinds of things to break here. Fantastic. Okay, Chastity. A little bit later, we are indeed going to be throwing some axes, yes?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be fun. So stay tuned, everyone. We've got plenty more Good Morning Kentucky coming right up.
Feels good to be home. Black Friday is going on now at Ashley. This week only, get up to $1,000 off your purchase. Like this 2-piece leather power reclining living room set, now $1,000 off. Plus, Friday through Monday, veterans save an extra 5%. Only at Ashley.
Look hot, stay cool. Lucky's Auto Sports is Lexington's 3M window tinting facility. Backed by a lifetime warranty, our certified installers have been tinting Lexington's rides since 1999. Do it once. Do it right. Get a free quote at Lucky'sAutosports.com today. Don't get left out in the cold this winter. Lucky's Auto Sports qualified techs professionally install CompuStar remote starts with lifetime warranty. Start your vehicle from anywhere using an Android or iPhone. Stay warm. Call the pros at Lucky's Auto Sports, 299-4411.
Brakes for less. If you have the squeal, we have the deal. All 4 wheels for $199. Why do customers choose us? Our fast in and out service. Our upfront approach. We only fix what your vehicle needs. Our premium parts. You won't find better value for your money. It's simple. All we do are brakes. Don't forget, get us your keys by 4:30 and your brakes are done today. Brakes for less. Make an appointment online. Give us a call or just walk in.
Spectrum Mobile is giving you 1 free mobile line when you buy 1 unlimited line for $29.99.
So I can get 2 lines for the price of 1? That's right, for just $29.99.
It's the best deal in mobile.
But is the service reliable?
Absolutely. Spectrum Mobile is super reliable, coast to coast. Get 1 line for $29.99 and the second line is free.
All with no taxes or hidden fees.
Switch to Spectrum Mobile Unlimited for $29.99 a month and get a second unlimited line free for 12 months. Call 1-844-507-2999.
Believe in hope, in willpower, in work, in seeking, in screening, in knowing, in treating, in dedication, determination, and we're getting through this, whatever it takes, in bravery, in breakthroughs, in beating the odds. Believe in a cancer-free future for all of Kentucky. Believe in Markey.
Feels good to be home. Ashley's Black Friday mattress sale is going on now. Get 0% interest for 60 months on top mattress brands. Plus, get Ashley's price match guarantee on all mattress purchases. Save $1,000 on Sealy Princeton Queen mattresses only at Ashley.
Dancing honors a true queen.
It's Whitney Houston night.
With guest judge Billy Porter.
What a ride!
Dancing with the Stars, live Tuesday on ABC and Disney+.
If you or anyone in your family has been injured, call America's largest injury law firm. Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
watching ABC 36 on your side. Good morning, Kentucky.
And welcome back to Good Morning Kentucky. We have a look at your health news next, but first let's check in on that forecast.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful weekend.
It was, but it's a little cold this morning. I'm a little surprised to see as many areas dropping below freezing like we were seeing. So you could be waking up, husbands out there, wake up, warm up your wife's car. That's the recommendation
Good
this
advice.
morning. Get some brownie points on this Monday morning because we likely do have some frost in several areas, including Richmond. Here's a live look in Richmond right now on our Bluegrass Pace Care Sky View. We got quiet conditions out there right now, but temperatures are at or below freezing right now for our friends in Madison County. We're at 32 degrees with a calm wind. Because the winds are calm, don't be surprised to see those temperatures drop a couple more degrees here over the next few hours. Below freezing in Frankfort at 31, 30 in Monticello, mid-30s there for Somerset at 36. Warmer spot this morning, if you want to say warmer, 40 there into Jackson. Meanwhile, in Hazard in the Valley and Perry County down to 32. Max HD radar right now, quiet. Satellite is quiet. We'll see a little bit of upper level cloud cover rolling into southern Kentucky today. But here in Lexington, we're going to be seeing a lot of sunshine, mid-60s likely today. Tonight, a couple degrees warmer, so less likely many areas see that frost. But in the afternoon hours, we'll actually take a little bit of a hit temperature-wise. A couple degrees cooler tomorrow than today, but we'll warm right back up by the time Wednesday rolls around. And we're staying dry through Wednesday and likely through much of Thursday as well. It's not until Friday and Saturday that we start to see some rain moving in. Now, the question is exactly how much rain. We need at least a ½ inch to an inch plus to help out a little bit with the drought conditions in eastern Kentucky and the wildfire threat. I don't know if we're going to get this through this first batch of rain, but early next week could see another round of some rain moving in. For your Monday, though, mostly sunny and mild, 64. Tonight, 35, mostly clear, a little bit chilly overnight, but not quite as cold. Look at your full 7-day forecast. Our go day of the week, Wednesday. That's ahead of some rain that'll be moving in Thursday into Friday, leading to some cooler temperatures for this weekend.
Thank you, Dylan. Now let's get to some news you can use this morning. A new study shows cutting out 1 teaspoon of salt from your diet each day can help lower your blood pressure just as much as blood pressure medication.
Researchers at Northwestern University say the benefits of just cutting out a little bit of sodium was dramatic. Between 70 and 75% of people who were studied saw a drop in their blood pressure just by cutting out a little salt, whether they were already on medicine or not. So here's this, a teaspoon of
Here's
salt.
the problem.
Here's the issue. A teaspoon of salt is about 2,300 milligrams of sodium, and that's the top limit for people over 14 years old. However, the American Heart Association recommends they don't even want you eating that much. They say less than 1,500 milligrams of sodium each day. That's like 3 pretzels and a chicken nugget.
Maybe a chicken nugget. I'm just like, who thinks of a chicken nugget with pretzels? But go ahead.
I don't know. Either way, let's talk about more stuff that's going to kill us. So sitting too much may send you to an early death, and it also puts you at higher risk for obesity, type 2 diabetes, and other health issues.
And while one fairly obvious solution is to exercise, why not? Another one may surprise you, and that is to sleep. Swapping just 30 minutes of sitting for 30 minutes of sleeping each day lowered overall body mass by nearly 1 pound and cut about 2/3 of an inch from waistlines. The study also found a similar benefit in weight loss and reduction in weight circumference with people who replaced 30 minutes of sitting with an equal amount of standing or light activity such as walking. So let's get to walking, cross over here to the couch where we're going to check in with Jimmy Phillips, who has our traffic report.
Starting to see a little bit more congestion. Still nothing too crazy. If you're heading out the door, you don't need to, give yourself any extra time. We're just starting to see that normal congestion in the morning on Alumni Drive near New Circle Road. Also starting to see some increased traffic. I'm checking out the traffic camera, seeing some more headlights on New Circle Road, and looking a little bit of traffic on Nicholasville Road near Man of War Boulevard.
Thanks, Jimmy.
All right, a familiar face on the big screen says he was asked to run for president. Former wrestler and now big-time actor Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson says multiple parties asked him to run in the 2022 election. The news came Thursday during an episode of Trevor Noah's new podcast, What Now? Noah mentioned a 2021 poll that showed 46% of U.S. adults would support The Rock as a presidential candidate. The 51-year-old said he was blown away when he realized how enthusiastic some people were of him entering politics. The Rocks didn't specify which political parties approached him and implied he had no intention of running right now. But Johnson also told Noah, if that's ultimately what the people want, then of course I would consider it.
Sherrill's on board.
I mean, he is the people's champion. Why wouldn't he be the people's president?
In a made-for-TV sport, he's the people's champion.
And speaking of what the people want.
Are you
people want Misty.
That's right.
Yeah, sweet girl.
Yes, let's take a look at Misty's fur cast this morning. We've been continuing to get a ton of photos submitted. Here's a look at her fur cast today.
Bruce.
We have Bruce. Thank you to the Am family for sitting in that photo. It looks like another Australian Shepherd there as well. Green paws today. Cold start, but we'll be warming up this afternoon. Great day to take those pets for a walk.
Green paws?
Yes, green paws.
That's so cute.
We have green, yellow, and red paws. Red paws, not a great day to take those pets out there.
Hey, do you think maybe G&J Pepsi would give me a deal? Is it 6:24 in the morning? Is it too early for a Mountain Dew? I don't think so.
No, of course not.
Never too early.
All right, G&K will be right back after this break.
G&J Pepsi.
ABC 36 Misty's Furcast is brought to you by Primo Pet Dog Training, located in Lexington.
It's about to be a party in here. BetMGM's got all the sports betting in one place. And it's live, baby. We're placing money lines in real time. We got second half spreads and third set winners as they happen. Overs hitting in extra innings. Live is where the action is at. Now we got these people a promo. There it is.
After a busy morning, this DQ breakfast bowl lets me take a moment all to myself. So I'd like to take a moment to recognize you, DQ breakfast bowl. Somehow you fit all my breakfast favorites all in one convenient bowl. Warm, fluffy eggs, hash browns, sausage, cheese, and grilled onions. Nestled in a hearty bowl top with my choice of savory gravy or zesty salsa. Oh, we should all be so selfless and delicious. DQ, happy tastes good.
The doors are always open in Paris.
Having a business in a small town is wonderful because you get to know your patrons really well.
People are enjoying our community, and we hope that we're good hosts. We are open for business, and it's a really exciting time to experience Paris and Bourbon County.
Garbage time. That phrase never sounded quite right because no part of football is meaningless. So cherish every 2 minutes of the NFL, not just the ones you're warned about. Cherish the spreads to cover, overs to hit, and chances to live bet from the first down to the final whistle. So don't just watch football this season, cherish it.
Bet $5, get $150 bonus if your team wins, plus a profit boost every single day. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Hi, this is Todd with Haas & Haas Properties, and we buy houses for cash. If you own a house and want to sell it fast at a fair price, call us at 859-888-2200. We can pay cash and close in as little as 10 days. We buy houses in any condition and any price range in Fayette and surrounding counties. If you own property and want to sell it fast, call us today at 859-888-2200. That's 859-888-2200.
All-wheel drive season is coming. Changes. Weather. Road conditions. What doesn't change? Toyota's capability to keep pushing on with a family of trucks built to outlast and outlive any adventure. Like the powerful new Tundra. Toyota is now offering $1,000 APR cash on any new Tundra Gas SR, SR5, and Limited models. Plus 2 years no-cost maintenance. Change is coming. Save now on Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places.
ABC 36 on your side. You're watching ABC 36 on your side. Good morning, Kentucky.
Welcome into Good Morning Kentucky. We're so happy you're with us this morning. We've got a new crew on board this morning if you're just waking up at 6:28.
And we're all getting caffeinated. I'm halfway through an energy drink. Jeff's got his Mountain Dew.
I didn't get the memo.
This isn't Diet Coke. This is a special. This is
a Big K?
Big K. My husband only gets the best.
I'm just over here drinking air and sorrows because nobody told me we were getting caffeinated.
I know.
It's early in the morning.
It's a quick moving show.
I'm a cold coffee drinker, so it had been sitting out here for an hour, so I wouldn't have drank that.
We don't want you to have to deal with that.
All right, here's a look at your weather headlines this morning on this Monday. It is a nice start to the work week out there. It is cold this morning, but later on this afternoon, we are going to be feeling really nice out there. We've got low to mid 60s today. We will be tracking some rain, though, by the time really Wednesday night, Thursday, more likely Friday into Saturday is when rain chances really increase. And that's ahead of a pattern change for next week. What is next week? Thanksgiving, if you can believe it. Next Thursday is Thanksgiving. A lot of people doing some traveling next week. And we'll have a big-time weather system likely moving across the country in the middle of next week. We'll have more on that, of course, as we get closer to it. But temperatures out there this morning, 31 Frankfort, 30 in Monticello. Several areas at or below freezing, so likely some frosty wind chills out there this morning. Keep that in mind as you head out the door. Max Station radar and satellite, quiet locally and around the region. Futurecast showing a little bit of that cloud cover trying to move on into south central Kentucky this afternoon. Temperatures, though, still feeling really nice. Tomorrow morning, a couple degrees warmer into the mid to upper 30s. And then by the afternoon, we'll see, again, a couple degrees cooler tomorrow, I think closer to 60 as opposed to the mid 60s. For your rain chances, again, dry through Wednesday, rain chances increase Friday into Saturday. And again, we do need the rain, especially into southeastern Kentucky. So for your Monday, mostly sunny, mild, 64, really nice start to your work week. Tonight, 35, mostly clear and chilly. And there's a quick look at your 7-day forecast. Our go day of the week, that is Wednesday. Partly cloudy, mid 60s, can't beat it for this time of the year. And that's ahead of some rain late Thursday night into Friday.
Thank you so much, Dylan. The time now is 6:30 on the dot. Let's get straight to your news because we are on your side. Well, a man has been arrested following a Saturday night shooting here in Lexington.
Let's head over to Jane Davenport, who's joining us here. Jane, give us an update on the latest.
Yeah, you guys, Lexington police say they arrested 27-year-old John Murphy in connection to a shooting that happened Saturday night, leaving a man with non-life-threatening injuries. Murphy has been charged with assault. Police say they were dispatched to the 1700 block of Jennifer Road just before 11 Saturday night for reports of a gunshot victim. Murphy was arrested at the scene and he is currently being held at the Fayette County Detention Center. When he has his court appearance, we will keep you up to date right here on ABC 36 News. Sherelle, Miranda, back to you.
Thanks, Jane. Well, a man is now being charged with assault after being arrested in connection to a shooting that stemmed from road rage.
Police say the 24-year-old Kevin Lopez Martinez was located using flock license plate readers. Lopez Martinez has been charged with assault and criminal mischief. He's been behind bars at the Fayette County Detention Center.
Police say they were called to Speedway near the 2300 block of Versailles Road around 2:37 this morning. 4 victims had been shot, and when officers arrived, they found that victim. Lexington Police Department says the victim was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.
Now let's go to Jimmy Phillips here to do our traffic report for the first time.
How we doing? Starting to see a little bit more action on the roads this morning. Harrodsburg Road near Beaumont Center Parkway, starting to see some congestion. There's still nothing too major, just basic traffic this morning as you're heading out the door. Richmond Road looking clear. Man-O-War Boulevard near I-75 is looking clear, and so is New Circle Road near Winchester Road looking smooth this morning.
All right, thank you, Jimmy. I know I live over on Harrodsburg Road. That is getting as bad as Nicholasville Road.
Especially the afternoon and evening commute. My goodness, I'd rather be on Nicholasville Road than Harrodsburg.
Actually, this is the best schedule we could possibly have
You're right.
when it comes to traffic.
Absolutely.
No way. Oh, man. All right. Well, a little bit more news for you. Columbia University is suspending 2 college organizations, one pro-Palestinian, the other one a Jewish organization, to try to calm tensions bubbling up on the campus.
Yeah, major demonstrations have erupted over the past month since the Israel-Hamas war began. The suspended clubs are in both anti-Zionist, and members have called for a ceasefire in Gaza. School administrators announced Friday the club suspensions will last until the end of the fall semester. Columbia said it was forced to make the move because the clubs violated university policies related to holding campus events. I like what you said earlier. What difference is that going to make?
Exactly. I mean, but that's why you have these organizations, so you can speak out about things that you believe in, too. And that's one of the reasons why there's all these different groups. I don't admonish them for speaking what they feel. It's just that when they start clashing with the others and tearing down the signs and things like that, I think you're going a little too far in trying to show my side's better than your side. It's always like you think the highest voice or the loudest voice wins the debate, and that's just not the case.
And it's a major distraction to the other students.
It is, exactly. Exactly.
Here's a look at your bus stop forecast here this morning. We've got cold temperatures for those kiddos as they head out the door. Temperatures into the mid-30s, so bundle up. Good news is, should be able to enjoy recess outside today, one of those days with some sunshine and comfortable temperatures this afternoon.
You going to be golfing?
I would like to. You know, one thing I've noticed, Dylan and I are going to have to get an account with somebody about socks now.
Yeah, we've got quite
it's
socks.
Huge, and people have asked, what are these socks?
You've been getting tweets?
Well, mine are the Beatles, and what are yours?
Ancient,
pretty cool.
Those antique cameras, film cameras.
You can't just wear plain socks anymore. It's crazy.
I'm glad you cleared that up for the viewers. Okay, we'll be right back with more GMK right after this.
ABC 36 Bus Stop Forecast is brought to you by KK Auto Detailing in Georgetown. This portion of ABC 36 News is brought to you by CHI St. Joseph Health, where care with human connection and kindness helps heal. Hello, human kindness.
It's time for a new shower, but you don't want the hassle. You just want it done. Rebath, from start to stunning. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,500 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Brakes for less. If you have the squeal, we have the deal. All 4 wheels for $199. Why do customers choose us? Our fast in and out service. Our upfront approach. We only fix what your vehicle needs. Our premium parts. You won't find better value for your money. It's simple. All we do are brakes. Don't forget, get us your keys by 4:30 and your brakes are done today. Brakes for less. Make an appointment online. Give us a call or just walk in.
No one wins alone.
NASCAR is really a team sport.
The team around you is ultimately what builds your success.
You got to have a coach. You got to have people working with you. No different at Morgan & Morgan. That attorney has a great team behind him that makes them the winning team.
You need your mechanics, your pit crew to make everything be a cohesive group and all come together.
Every team member that we have at RCR is key to our success. Without a team, you can't get to the finish line.
Let's talk Kentucky.
Weekdays at 12:30.
Following ABC 36 News at noon.
We are ABC 36 on your side.
Discover the place where homes become extraordinary. At Ferguson Bath, Kitchen, and Lighting Gallery, our consultants provide a dedicated one-on-one service. We'll help you choose from the best selection of luxury brands and work with your team of contractors to ensure a seamless experience from start to finish. Bring your vision to us.
Shop online or schedule a one-on-one showroom appointment to discover stunning products from brands like Monogram at build.com/Ferguson. That's a pretty tight spot.
Watch this.
Your Buick parks itself. That's so you. Of course you know where we're going. That's so you.
I got a 6th sense.
And a head-up display. They're here.
At the heart of every Buick SUV is you.
Get 1.9% APR. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $1,250 purchase allowance on 2023 Buick SUV models. Plus, no monthly payments until 2024. Visit your Bluegrass Buick dealer today.
It's time for a new shower, but you don't want the hassle. You just want it done. Rebath, from start to stunning. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,500 off your complete bathroom remodel.
You're watching ABC 36 on your side. Good morning, Kentucky.
Welcome back into GMK. It is 6:38 on your Monday morning. You're probably getting up and ready and having that coffee and scrambling to get ready at this point.
Yes, and try to add a little bit of extra time to your morning because a little bit of frost possible out there on some of those windshields to start the day. It's a little cold out there. Not seeing that here in Lexington, but some outlying areas definitely dealing with the cold temperatures. Here's a look at the current temps. We've got 31 right now in Frankfort, one of our colder spots. So at least if you live in one of those river valleys, you're likely dealing with a little bit of that frost to start the morning. But if you head up to the ridge top, how about Jackson right now, 40? So not quite as cold, a little bit higher in elevation. Everyone, though, you'll need the jacket as you do head out the door. Max HG radar right now, that is quiet as well. We're going to stay quiet with the radar and really the satellite through much of the day today. A little bit of upper level cloud cover is going to try to stream through southern Kentucky, but that's not really going to make much of an impact. Afternoon highs today peaking into the mid-60s. Now, we are going to stay dry through the middle of the week. This is a look at futurecast rainfall totals through Wednesday. Notice all the Ohio Valley, Tennessee Valley, you're dry. But Thursday, especially Thursday night, Friday, start to see those rain chances returning. Right now, the trend is actually towards a little bit less rain. We need the rain, especially into southeast Kentucky with the ongoing drought conditions and the wildfire threat. So we'll be watching that over the next couple of days for you until that rain moves in Thursday night, Friday. For today, though, mostly sunny and mild, 64. Tonight, 35, mostly clear. Another chilly overnight. Less likely we see that frost to start tomorrow. And there's a quick look at your 7-day forecast. Again, dry through first half of the day on Thursday before that rain moves in Thursday night and Friday.
Thank you, Dylan. Your time is almost 6:40 this morning. Republican South Carolina Senator Tim Scott announced on Sunday he is suspending his presidential campaign.
Sources tell CNN the announcement took many of Scott's aides and donors by surprise. Two people close to the campaign say they were not given any advance notice. However, it was becoming increasingly clear that he was facing an uphill battle to break through in this race. Scott was one of 5 GOP hopefuls who participated in last Wednesday's debate in Miami. A Republican official who supported Scott tells CNN that Tim Scott provided really an optimistic and hopeful message, and that message is just not where the Republican base is right now.
Let's get with our live traffic right now with Jimmy Phillips. Hey, Jimmy.
How we doing? Traffic still looking good. Couple spots with just increased traffic. Still nothing crazy for your Monday commute. Richmond Road is looking clear. Manwar Boulevard near I-75 still looking clear. Seeing some little bits of backups on Alumni Drive near Manwar Boulevard, and still seeing little bits of slowdowns on Harrisburg Road near Beaumont Center Parkway. But again, nothing crazy for your Monday morning commute so far.
Thank you, Jimmy. Time now for Out There with Kim.
Kim, let's see what she's up to this morning.
Hey, everybody, I am out there. And I'm also out there at Battle Axes Lexington this morning. I am talking with my friend, the general manager, Chastity Fightmaster, and we are going to learn to throw some axes at this all-ages family friend center. Now, the kids can't throw the axes, but the kids can hang out at the inflatables, which is a lot of fun too, but that's not what we're doing today. Chastity, I need you to tell me a little bit about how we're going to throw some axes.
Well, kids can throw, actually, so there's that.
What?
Yep, there's not an age limit, so your kids can throw. So you have 2 throws. You can do one-handed, and it's just straight over, step with it, and release. Or you can do two-handed, meet yourself in the shoulder blades right here.
Okay.
And then you're going to throw it, step, and release.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. See? So, there you go.
Okay, this is so exciting.
Yep.
Here we go. Shoulder blades. Here we go. And
so close.
Okay,
so
that
close.
wasn't a winner. That wasn't a winner. Okay, Chastity, while we're getting ready to do our second throw here, tell me a little bit about how we can find battle axes. What's your address?
164 Turner Commons Way in Lexington.
Fantastic. And tell us how we can get a hold of you. What is the website for Battle Axes?
BattleAxesKY.com. So you can make, there you go.
Yes!
Yes! So you can make reservations to be able to do this and have our own private pit. It has all of our information, pricing, everything is on there. So it's battleaxesky.com.
You got to come out here, everybody. They're open 7 days a week. It's a lot of fun. There are so many activities, and it's really a great time. Chastity, thank you so much for letting me join you today here at Battle Axes. And we're going to commercial right now, but stay tuned. We've got plenty more Good Morning Kentucky coming right up.
In this morning's GMA First Look, some Christmas tree farms saying they're not open for business this year. On New York's Long Island, Shamrock Christmas tree farm owner Joe Shipman says a major shipment of the most popular Fraser Christmas trees was canceled due to the shortage. And now, for the first time in 30 years, they'll have to take this holiday season off.
We felt the right decision was to close the farm this year, let the field get a little bit bigger, give us time to source some trees for next year.
But before you rush to grab a hatchet and start chopping the first available tree you find, experts say there should still be plenty of options for you and your family.
We really want to reassure consumers that that might be happening in one local instance in one particular retailer.
And coming up at 7 a.m., what you need to know to get the perfect Christmas tree. With your GMA First Look, I'm Trevor Ault, ABC News, New York.
Ultomiris is for adults with generalized myasthenia gravis who are anti-acetylcholine receptor antibody positive. It is lasting control over your GMG symptoms. And Ultomiris is the only long-acting GMG treatment with 8 weeks of freedom between infusions. Ultomiris can lower your immune system's ability to fight infections, increasing your chance of serious, life-threatening meningococcal and other types of infections. If not vaccinated, you must receive meningococcal vaccines at least 2 weeks before starting Ultomiris. And if Ultomiris is urgent, you should also receive 2 weeks of antibiotics with your vaccines. Before starting Ultomiris, tell your doctor about all of your medical conditions and medications. Ultomiris can cause reactions such as back pain, tiredness, dizziness, limb discomfort, or bad taste. Ultomiris is here. Ask your doctor about managing your generalized myasthenia gravis with Ultomiris.
Enjoy classic, simple fun with Pick 3 and Pick 4 from the Kentucky Lottery.
Embrace confidence with a brighter, happier smile. Dental Boutique offers progressive dental care where the patient is top priority. Refresh your smile in comfort with heated massage chairs, complimentary hot towels and refreshments, and noise-canceling headphones. Dental Boutique at Lansdowne offers full dental services, such as cleanings, veneers, and implants, as well as Botox and lip fillers. Dental Boutique utilizes the latest cutting-edge procedures that will send your confidence to the next level. Begin your journey today with Dental Boutique at Lansdowne in Lexington.
Watch me. Watch me grapple, move, and pin. When I hit the mat, don't underestimate the grin. I've got state championships and medals to show, but it's about more than just winning. This you should know. Overcoming odds through therapy and care. The road was long. Now opponents beware. Watch me. Game-changing sports medicine at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
With FanDuel, every night is a watch party. New customers bet $5 to get $150 bonus bets if your team wins. Bet all the stars with all your friends and tell them that all customers get a profit boost every single day. Only on FanDuel. New customers bet $5 get $150 bonus bets if your team wins, plus a profit boost every single day.
When I needed a free place to stay closer to my cancer treatment, the American Cancer Society was there.
$70 could provide a free night at a Hope Lodge community. Donate at cancer.org.
Watch ABC 36 every Friday night for Chief Meteorologist T.G. Shucks' Bowtie Friday Forecast. Brought to you by Stuart Mercer. You're watching ABC 36 on your side. Good morning, Kentucky.
Welcome back to Good Morning Kentucky. We're so glad you're with us this morning. And you said something that startled me a minute ago, Dylan, that it's like 8 days away from Thanksgiving.
The week of. Next week is Thanksgiving week. So 2 Thursdays from now,
you'll be eating
turkey. Is here. It's one of those years,
well,
though,
maybe, yeah.
where Thanksgiving's a little earlier in the month because of where we started.
Yeah. Real
So it
early.
is, yeah, definitely. It is a beautiful start, though. Speaking of the holiday season, starting to get some of those lights there for the Southern Lights display at the Kentucky Horse Park. You can see those lit up this morning, as we also have a really nice sunrise as you start your day today. It is cold, though. Not quite as cold in Lexington as we are seeing in other areas, but it is still chilly out there to start the day. By this afternoon, though, warming up, mid-60s, will be feeling great then. Late week rain showers will start to move in Thursday night, Friday, and then we're looking at that pattern change for next week. Again, with Thanksgiving on the way next week, a lot of people doing some midweek traveling, especially for that week. Could be seeing a major system tracking across the country, bringing us a flip to the pattern, back to some cold temperatures potentially just in time for the holiday. 30 right now in Monticello, that's our cold spot. 35 here in Lexington. Have warmed up a tad into Richmond right now at 34. Max HG radar, that stays quiet. Satellite, you're good to go. There is some upper level cloud cover out there, but still should be a beautiful sunrise. Remember, you can submit those photos of your sunrise to our ABC 36 Weather Watchers Facebook page, and I'll share the photos later on Good Day Kentucky at 9 o'clock. Tracking that rain pushing on through the region Thursday night, Friday into Saturday, but it is a dry start to the work week at least. Mostly sunny, mild 64. Tonight 35, mostly clear and chilly. And there's a quick look at your 7-day forecast. Our go day of the week, that is your Wednesday. Great conditions there. Jeff mentioned this earlier, trying to get some fall golf in Wednesday and Thursday. Not too bad. A couple days to get that accomplished. Yes.
When's winter then?
When's winter? It's next month, if you can believe it.
Man.
We're quickly approaching.
Warm.
I would not have an attitude if we just kept it in the 60s.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We have Mr. Sports here now to give us the Monday morning quarterback.
Well, let's talk real quick about Kentucky. Obviously, they lost over the weekend, 49-21 to Alabama. 2 games left in their season to turn things around and really make it a good year for them. You beat South Carolina, you beat your rival Louisville. You're probably playing on a Saturday in January, so that's the good news.
What's the likelihood of that happening?
Pretty good. I mean, Louisville has really turned things around this year. They escaped last Thursday night in their win, but that's a huge rivalry, and obviously I went to Kentucky, so I think that
they'll win?
They'll win. So yeah, but let's talk more about the Bengals. I know Dylan's a big fan there too, but man, just to conquer by them yesterday, it was probably their worst game they played this year with a healthy Joe Burrow.
And Burrow in the fourth quarter there, throwing 2 interceptions, costly, timely interceptions.
Yeah, he has been so good coming into this game. He brought him down. They score the touchdown, then they get the interception. And, they think they're going to win, and they get the rug pulled right out from under. The good news is Cleveland did beat Baltimore. So now Thursday night game is an absolute must-win. It's the Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens on Thursday night football.
Yes.
Everyone will be watching this. Baltimore, a lot of people thought they were the team to beat, and then Cleveland comes back with 2 scores late in the game to win that one in the last second. So I think it's going to be a fantastic
game. That's some intrigue, I think, that both teams frustrating losses, 2 quarterbacks that could potentially be in the MVP race.
Right.
So, it's going to be a good one.
I think it'll be the best Thursday night game we've seen in a long, long time. Might be the best game of the whole weekend because there's so much on the line with those 2. Before this past Sunday, all 4 teams in the division, including Cleveland, Baltimore, and Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, were all in the playoffs. Now with the losses, it kind of jumbles things up a little bit. So you have to win. You've got to get to that 11-win number to get to the playoffs, I think, this year.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. More GMK after the break.
Today's Monday Morning Quarterback with Jeff Pecoro is presented by For the Love of the Game, located in Lexington.
When it comes to good things, we always want more.
What more?
Even as a child, Miss Moore was no different. She loved more.
More?
So when she was injured, she called Morgan & Morgan. With more lawyers, more offices, and more than $15 billion recovered, she didn't have to ask for more anymore. When you're injured, you deserve more. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
After a busy morning, this DQ breakfast bowl lets me take a moment all to myself. So I'd like to take a moment to recognize you, DQ breakfast bowl. Somehow you fit all my breakfast favorites all in one convenient bowl. Warm, fluffy eggs, hash browns, sausage, cheese, and grilled onions. nestled in a hearty bowl topped with my choice of savory gravy or zesty salsa. Oh, we should all be so selfless and delicious. DQ, happy tastes good.
Smoky Mountain Truck Outfitters has everything you need for your car, truck, SUV, and Jeep. Smoky Mountain has the largest line of WeatherTech products in Kentucky to winterize your ride, with products like floor mats, cargo liners, seat protectors, and more. Give the perfect gift with a remote car starter, window tinting, or even gift cards with same-day, next-day pickup and layaway options. Smoky Mountain will beat all local prices and most internet pricing, and they install everything. Smoky Mountain Truck Outfitters, 1516 Colesbury Circle in Lexington off New Circle Road.
Spectrum Business is made to work, just like your small business. Made to connect and compete. Made to power through, even when there's no power. With wireless internet backup. Nothing slowing you down. Made to stay on track. Looking good. And on time. And made to keep you working no matter what. With complete connectivity and reliability.
It's a hit.
Because your business doesn't stop. You need a network made to do the same. Spectrum Business. Made to work.
To flatter, tighter tummy? Then check out new Ab EX from Sono Bello.
Doctor, after my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang that made me really self-conscious.
It's not your fault. That stubborn fat and excess skin is very difficult to get rid of with diet and exercise alone.
That's exactly why I went to Sono Bello. I really trust their team of experts, and I finally got the flat stomach I had always wanted.
Introducing Ab EX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
Ab EX is a great alternative to a tummy tuck because that overhang you mentioned becomes flat and tight fast with minimal downtime.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation now to learn more about Ab EX by Sono Bello. Call 1-888-507-8988 or go to sonobello.com.
You're watching ABC 36 on your side. Good morning, Kentucky.
Let's take one more look or listen to Jimmy Phillips on his live traffic report for us this morning.
Looks like we still no major backups, no major collisions this morning. We are seeing some slowdowns, just your basic stuff for your morning commute on Harrodsburg Road going on to New Circle Road. Seeing a little bit of slowdowns on Nicholasville heading downtown near the hospitals and close to Virginia Avenue. But besides that, your morning commute should be clear this morning.
So glad you're with us now, Jimmy. Thank you so much for today and every day moving forward. And weather looks pretty
Yeah, check out the sunrise in Madison County there in Richmond.
Oh,
Look
wow.
at that. Beautiful to start the day. A little bit of frost possible, though, into some areas. We have dipped below freezing. This camera's on the campus of Eastern Kentucky University. Jeff, did you see the end of that game?
They got hosed.
They did get hosed.
The clock
Eastern
didn't
Kentucky.
run.
Colonels, I'm sorry for you. That was rough there.
And then just to get a note that says, hey, sorry.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Come on.
Sports will have more on that throughout the week. But here's a look at Monday's forecast. Mostly sunny and mild, 64 today. Tonight, 35, mostly clear, and it will be chilly for your evening hours tonight. So definitely, I think less areas dealing with some frost to start tomorrow morning. So that's a little bit of good news. I know if you are experiencing that this morning, shouldn't be a ton because temperatures haven't been below freezing for much of the overnight. Look at your full 7-day forecast now. So we've got 60s in store through the middle of the week, even through Thursday as well. We'll be tracking those late day rain showers by the time your Thursday and Friday roll around. But the good news is the weekend looking a little drier, especially by Sunday. If you can believe it, next week, we talked about this earlier, that is Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Isn't that crazy to think about?
Well, and speaking of the warmth, this happens every year, but it seems to be more intense this year with putting up Christmas decorations very early. Does it seem worse to you guys this year?
Yeah. I mean,
do you like to do that?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not. No.
I moved to a new neighborhood, and they went straight from Halloween decorations to Christmas.
The next day.
Yeah.
For those of us who live in South Central Lexington, the Turners have their Christmas lights up, so that means now everyone
Everybody
can
can do
put
it.
theirs up because theirs is like the Griswolds. I mean, they've got a 7,000 square foot house, and it's people stop by and take pictures. They allow people to come up their front
The White
steps.
House.
That's it.
Yes.
That's the Turners.
Yeah. Didn't know their names.
Ron Turner.
Well, you know he knows. He knows everybody.
I like to do it the day after Thanksgiving. That's kind of
the tradition.
But you know what?
Get some cheap wine.
Thanksgiving is a day. Christmas is a season.
That is true.
Wow, deep
lot of
thoughts
people-
from Jeff Pecoro.
A lot of people, as soon as November comes around, it's like you start getting ready for Christmas the whole month, and then have that little break for Thanksgiving, and then it's back to Christmas.
He was so serious. It was like a Hallmark card.
No.
Thanksgiving
Well,
is
I'll
a
tell
day.
you,
Christmas is
the
a
greatest house on our block is the Petermans, Jay Peterman. Halloween is crazy. You've never heard of the Jay Peterman catalog?
Yeah, but he lives next to you?
2 houses up.
Okay.
But the Halloween is awesome.
I told you, he knows everybody.
And now Thanksgiving is awesome. And he'll put a wonderful, Audrey and Mr. Peterman are fantastic. Yes, it's cool.
We hope you've enjoyed this as much as we have. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Have a great, great day.
It's like a field trip. We should go take one.